Hi everyone, welcome to meal kit number 34 for the week of January 12th to 16th. Doing it in a different kitchen today, Becca's kitchen, because last night I recorded the video at home and for some reason it didn't take. So I hope you enjoy the new surroundings. We've got a delicious menu for you this week and can't wait to put it together. Very, very simple. Last week we had a lot of different pots and pans, and this week it's much, much more simple. So I'm going to go and get started on the appetizer. So we've got this beautiful roasted carrot salad. Heirloom carrots, we're going to throw some olive oil, salt, and pepper on there. Give it a stir, put it on a baking sheet, and then into a 400-degree oven. I'm just going to do enough for one person today because I enjoyed this beautiful meal last night. So 400 degrees for 10 minutes in there, and we can go ahead and get started on the main course as well. So we want to get a medium to large pot, depending on how many portions you got. And going to add 2 tablespoons of butter per person, or 1 per person. Maybe I put in a little bit extra, and melt that down, and then put the mushrooms in there and give it a nice saute. I want to do a couple shout outs this week. So we're expanding our reach. We're going to Brockville this week. Our executive chef, Katie Ardington, is from Brockville, and she has gotten a bunch of people from Brockville to order this week because we were going out there for a special delivery anyway. So hello to everyone in Brockville. Thanks for the orders this week. We're also, for the first time ever, going to Mont Ste. Marie. We partnered with Chez Mallow, formerly Pub McVeigh, in order to drop off your meal kits for you. So all the folks in Mont Ste. Marie, thanks for ordering this week, and I hope you really enjoy your special dinner up at the hill after skiing on Saturdays. Okay, let's see, our butter's almost melted. Toss our mushrooms in there. We've also upped our game on our packaging this week. So if you've ordered from us before, you will notice that things are a lot easier to identify. So we've got these lovely stickers that go over the contents of each box. And on all of the ramekins, some will be small, and we've ordered up some new stickers, and some will be larger, that identify color coding what ingredients are in each ramekin to make it super easy. So our mushrooms are sauteing along. Don't forget a little salt and pepper there. Always season things as you go. So about 5 minutes for the mushrooms. And so while that's going on, why don't I jump ahead and plate dessert? Because this was so delicious. Very, very simple. We've got a rhubarb and rosewater oat bar. And it's done with some orange mascarpone. I went back for a second helping of this last night. It was so delicious. Make sure I don't burn my mushrooms. So here is your dessert. Simple and delicious. I asked the chef yesterday, is there a crumble or something to put on top? And he's like, it's an oat bar. It's got crumble all over it. So you got lots of great texture there. Okay, the mushrooms are almost ready. So next up, we have this beautiful broth. So vegetarian option is a mushroom broth, but it's based on rosemary and garlic. So chicken stock for the regular menu. So we're going to bring it to a boil, which, because I'm in an industrial kitchen, is very easy, and then turn it down to a simmer. Let's see how many minutes, and add your ravioli. So we've got 10 pieces per person, and this is a gorgeous lamb ravioli that's been braised in red wine for those who ordered a feature kit. And for the vegetarian, it's more delicious mushrooms. All right. Get the dessert out of the way. Give the lamb a little stir. I'm going to turn up the heat just a touch because you want it to warm up the ravioli all the way through. Now, we have already blanched the ravioli, so that's why we're not boiling it in a bunch of water, or that's why you guys aren't boiling it with a bunch of water at home. So about 4 minutes to warm it right through. All right, so now I'm going to get all of the appetizer ingredients ready to go. We've got this great tahini dressing. We've got some hemp seeds, we've got some wheat berries, and we've got some pickled pomegranates. And then, of course, we have our fresh mint as well. Now, you can either tear the mint if it's larger pieces, or if it's smaller pieces, and just as is on top of the salad is great. Make sure to stir the ravioli. Make sure it gets all nice in there. And we're going to add the spinach right at the end, just to let it wilt. And then, yeah, you really don't need to cook it very much. Okay, that's our ravioli plate. And here's our carrot plate. So carrots, 10 minutes, ready to go. So as per the instructions, I know this pretty well by heart because I did it last night. This menu is so delicious. So you got these gorgeous heirloom carrots down here on the bottom. Go back to my instructions. Followed by wheat berries. Now this is a container for 2, so I'm only going to use half of it. And the wheat berries have this beautiful nuttiness to them. Okay, pomegranate next, the pickled pomegranate for that sweet and sour contrast. Again, I'm only going to use half the package because I'm just doing the kit for 1. Next, we're going to drizzle the tahini dressing. And you're probably thinking, hey, wait a minute. Don't forget your pasta. You're absolutely right. Okay, so that's looking good. I'm going to throw in my spinach. Again, I'm only going to use half because just for me for lunch today. And turn that off. And the spinach will wilt nicely in there. Make sure to wipe the extra dressing off. Okay, toasted hemp seeds go on top. That gorgeous texture. I want to talk about the great wines that we paired up for the dinner for 2 meal kit tonight. Obviously, I'm not drinking them because it's the morning right now, but I really enjoyed both of them. Very exotic. The white from Spain, Petit Julieta, and it's from Macabeo grapes. So Ugni Blanc in France, and 45-year-old vines. Just beautiful, light, fresh, white peach, citrus, bright flowers. And just the brightness of it really plays off the earthiness of this salad. And then the red is an all-time favorite of mine. It's a bistro red from Hidden Bench Cellars in Niagara. Of course, we love to support local when we can. And in the gorgeous 2016 vintage, so very ripe. Cabernet Sauvignon, Cabernet Franc, and Merlot Classic Bordeaux varietals. You're going to really like it with the ravioli. And here is the beautiful carrot salad with the tahini dressing and all of those great ingredients that I talked about earlier. All right, let's move to the pasta. I kind of like cooking in industrial kitchens from time to time because you get to do things like put pots right on stainless steel rather than worrying about the, your kitchen countertops. And yeah, this broth is about as good as anything I've ever had. The team here is so diligent and passionate about sharing their joys. So make sure some of the spinach and mushroom comes through, and then we're going to top it off with some radishes. And the radishes, what I found last night with the heat, just sort of curl under or curl up. That gives you some really nice freshness. So there you go. Our red wine braised lamb ravioli with spinach, mushrooms, and radish with the rosemary and garlic broth. Thanks for ordering this week. Thanks for being a part of this. especially if you're from afar, Rockville or Sault Ste. Marie this week. We're very excited to cook and curate for you again soon. Thanks for ordering.